towns are 400 meters up. You have very good cheese. You are allowed to consume drugs in some places, and you have towns that are below sea level. Alright.
I guess so, AGG. 54 months. Holy cannoli. What is that? 4 years. Why do they say 54 months instead of 4 years? Wait, no, it's more than 4 years. Wait. No, wait, it is four. Is it four? 4 times 12? 40? 48? No, it's definitely five. It says 4 years and 6 months. It says 54 months on my end. As if, okay, I don't know why it says 54 months in the shared message. It's interesting. Hello, Rambisu. Mario Kart Wii is older. Do you want to think about this, or yes or no? I just wanna give you a moment to like actually reconsider whether you want to know um how long it's been since the release. Hello, Breathless. Since the release of Mario Kart Wii. It's actually been it's been 500 years. Oh god. Dude, that reminds me of a meme. And I don't remember what it is. I made the chat big here because it's funny. No, 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 no. I'm not making fun of you. There's like a meme where somebody talks about hungry. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is a real meme. I can only find what I believe to be a VTuber version of it. Uh, I'm on the wrong scene. Boop. This is the famous meme. I don't know why it's two anime characters or VTubers. I cannot tell the difference most of the time. I'll be real. Just did give this one to me, okay? it read funny. Who could tell me, Rambo? Who could tell me? Who could tell me right now? I I don't know why I'm enjoying this much. It this much. There's been like 2 or 3 times where it was really funny, and now like you making me appear like like evil for Lation. Dude, I saw a video today about like level 5, the studio that makes Layton. Honest to God, somebody was showing how much AI they're putting in their new Yokai Watch game. I'll be real, I don't think I've ever met a person that's played a Yokai Watch game or viewed the anime. I don't think those people are actually real. I think it's one big psyop. Um True, see? Okay, I've done Metalhead. Don't chop my beloved. um, in the West, they set it up to fail. That is true. I mean, it was hella on the TV here. And I thought it was such a confusing little thing. But they're using so much, like, generative AI. Right now, there's people on, like, an indie game Discord that I'm in talking about, like, the industry and how much AI is being used. But, like, generative AI? Why would you use that? It looks so bad. Gen AI. Dude, can it, like, flop already? I still don't really understand what the balls around my head are. I thought it would give me an extra life, but I guess not. It has been a flop since it spawned. It is true. So, okay, here's one of my takes on the matter. On the matter of AI. I don't use it because I am morally opposed to it. So, and I try not to interact with AI-generated media as best as I can, even though it's kind of hard to, because, as I mentioned earlier, it's fucking everywhere now. Just fire all of the human workers and just have the CEO control a few dozen AI bots, see how long it lasts. But occasionally, I do feel like there's probably use for, like, trying to find information sometimes. Maybe. Due to my work, I do kind of have to work with AI, but I'd never use Gen AI. I'd rather kill all data centers. I don't blame people that sort of are given no choice other than, like, use AI. Is this a level? Is this not the hub? Where am I? Am I inside of Metalhead? Yeah, I need to go home. And that's low-key here, so I can return home. In the back rooms? You say that, but it does kind of feel like that, honestly. I think it would be kind of cool. Sometimes I'm like, it would be so nice if instead of having to I don't know. I feel like if I wouldn't even test it, so I wouldn't know, but sometimes I'm like, would be kind of nice to like generate some code for something. Sometimes I'm like, maybe that would save me time. But then I like, I think I know better. I feel like there's no way I could make a good project if I don't write the code. For that cloud code is pretty decent. Every time... Dude. Nothing about cloud is decent. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. We're fine. The PC is fine, but I think the fishbot is gonna crash. And by I think, I mean it is crashing currently. It is currently freezing. I heard that everything becomes publicly searchable on Google. What do you mean? All the code you generate? Ah, it crashed. I wouldn't want to use any AI like generated anything like visual audio because it's just it kind of defeats the purpose for me. Apparently not, at least from what our development department stated, but I also trust them to have asked AI first. It is kind of cinema in that regard, is it not? I mean, it is expensive. So, you know, it's probably like at one point the AI companies will go under, I think, just because it's expensive, or like companies figure out how to make it less expensive, but I don't know. Fingers crossed. I just would really love not to have to second guess every single piece of art I see. It's so fucking annoying. Back in the day, when I would see a cool meme that somebody used Photoshop for, like they put hours and hours into like a cool meme, and it's like, holy fuck, they like used Photoshop to make some guy look like he's like, oh my god, it's so real. And I would get so excited just seeing an image, just seeing how impressive it was would get some kind of joy out of it. Make me red for an amazing reason. That's exactly what I mean. People would use Photoshop to make hyper-realistic red Splash Boy. And we would all sit there and we would look at it and we would be so inspired. We would be like, wait, maybe I can make this. And then, like, now I see, like, very high-effort memes, and I'm always like, I bet that was made using AI. Which sucks. I'm, like, constantly, with my music work, I'm, like, constantly being, like, what is it? What's the word? People are... what do they call it in... Oh, pressed. I'm constantly being pressed on whether I use AI for my music or not. And I'm like, why do I have to do all this? That is true, AGG. Low quality yellow filtered. I do wonder why it's all like that color. Like that sort of yellow orange Breaking Bad when they're in Mexico filter. I like why that color specifically? I would love to know. I call cap. I knew it. Does this allow me to get anywhere? But then there's like channels that are like I've mentioned.
Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity.
Yeah, I know this.
Really stings.
It really stings. Awesome. From what I can tell, it's because of what the AI is trained of. I mean, for a while, it was all Studio Ghibli stuff. The worst part for me is having to pretend like it doesn't just look like ass trash when mid-50-year-old marketing guy generated some images again. Like I do not envy the suffering that you have to go through on what I assume is a daily basis. No, probably not a daily basis, but it literally trains off itself, and that is true. It is Uruburu's snake eating itself. Oops, wrong button. AI inbreeding. Dude, I keep fucking this basic ass shit up. Beep. I was talking about some stuff. Hold on. Let me retread my brain. Nope, I forgot. Oh. So there's this AI guy that does exactly what I do. Right? But with AI. And this AI person... for reference, AGG, remember when there was this Twitter post where somebody was like, just listen to like Masayoshi Takanaka instead. Why are you watching this slop? It's that specific account. But like somebody left like a really long comment on one of their videos, and it's like this entire thing where they're like yeah, oops, this shit has no soul, it's cringe, like all like the whole shebang. And then the guy just hearts it, like gives it a YouTube heart, and then it's like I hate that. I can't explain why, but it's just like the sort of like slyness about it, or the like, I'm getting away with it. Oh, you don't think it's art? Then why do people love my music? Whatever. The super really good. it is insane. The amount of times I've died to this basic ass shit. I am the strongest goober. You aren't making anything. Oh my god. And then there's like motherfuckers that will argue that it's not easy to prompt something. Like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this pizza I made. They say as they walk in with a pizza they bought from Domino's. It is pretty much true. But think about it. It's not even a pizza from Domino's. It's like you ask somebody that doesn't really understand what a pizza is, but can get like 1 million different suggestions on what a pizza is. This gameplay is fucking dog shit. No. Spyro fell off. I fell off. I'm not cooking. I'm doing a horrible job. A Play-Doh pizza soaked in tomato issue. Skill issue or game issue? Skill issue 1,000,000%. Brutless, if you like these games, or if you like games similar to this one, absolutely 100% Wanye shining recommendation. Not recommending. 1,000,000%. I think this game is so insanely good. Wait, I can just run into you. And then you need that. And then I keep bonking into your lifeless body. The game is great. It's actually great. It's a masterpiece, I think. You should have died when I did that. Alright, just calm down. It's not that difficult. No, 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 no. The invulnerability frames will save my life. Okay. A Play-Doh pizza.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons
That sounds
about your amazing adventures.
disgusting.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Is this like a universal experience where in school or whatever you play with Play-Doh or those like weird peanut-shaped things that are made out of like corn, that when you make them wet, you can connect them and make like a building out of it? Like you can make them slightly wet and they become a little bit sticky, and then you can like combine them to the other ones and you can make little structures out of it. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but it's like for some reason people always bring up that you can eat them. And then there's always some motherfucker that will like not hesitate a second to eat it. I don't know what moves some people. Some people, when you tell them you can eat something, they will not hesitate. I don't think I've got that guy's gem yet. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here, but I don't know how to get to it. The glue sniffing types. Well, I don't think I've ever met somebody that's... No, wait. Now that you mention it, they were for sure when I was in elementary school. Like what, 4th grade? Or something? There was definitely somebody that sniffed that shit. I thought that Play-Doh was disgusting when I was younger, so I never played it. It is kind of disgusting, isn't it? Like, it is a little bit icky. It kind of smells bad. It feels a little weird. I have played it with it because I was conceptually interested in Play-Doh. The idea of I also really liked playing with normal clay. I sniffed glue a couple times growing up, and I didn't know what to think of it. At least I never ate it. But what inspired you to do it? Were people talking about how it was a drug, or were you like, wait, maybe this glue stuff? Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad with water white makes the most potent glue. Lick glue. What the fuck? I will say there is that kind of glue that there is that kind of glue that's on like postcards, you know, that you need to lick to make it stick to the paper. No. We need to sniff. Jesse, we need to stick. I bet if you're No, trust me, it's not drugs. It's not drugs, I promise. It's just really awesome glue. Dude, these guys are fucking hella sniping me. Oh, wait. Oh my god. When will you learn? But yeah, there's always... I had guys in my... This was in middle school. I had guys in my middle school class that would like snort. Like anything that is like powder. Which is fucking crazy, by the way. I dare you to snort sugar. Powdered sugar. For those who are aware... Rambo, are you still here? I need someone to corroborate. Heard my name. Are you aware of powdered sugar that you put on the pancakes? Do you guys do that in Germany? Is that a thing? Yes. Somebody I knew once snorted that. I was kind of riffing on the whole topic of people like yeah. He snorted that, and the effects of it were so bad that they had to call the hospital. I knew many guys that would just snort anything. I don't know what moved them. It's ridiculous. I was just curious if people know about... Is powdered sugar like a... Is powdered sugar like a famous thing outside of Europe or even the Netherlands? Plus, do you know about like powdered sugar? It's like really, really fine sugar.
No.
That no? Maybe it is like there for sure. It's a thing in Belgium as well. We use powdered sugar on funnel cakes. Ah. Yeah, it's like a common thing to put on the pancake in the Netherlands at least. But yeah, some guy was snorting that because he thought it was low-key so funny. Absolute mog. Which is, again, insane. Don't do that. Yeah. He had to go to the hospital. It was crazy. But yeah, some people... I mean, I guess that's how... like a TV show like Jackass or something starts existing. Because there's people that are crazy enough to... like... think it's funny to do... like dangerous or weird things. Syrup, butter, berries, but not powdered sugar. I mean, it's pretty decent. Is that a staircase? I don't think I can make that. Oh. Oh well. The amount of progress I got done yesterday compared to today is insane to me. Don't think anyone in our school was known for snorting things. Yeah, maybe it's a Dutch thing or something. I don't know why, but just saying that is really funny to me. Having this obsession with snorting stuff. Only thing that happened was one guy that blew his hand off. Holy moly. Is that just not possible? I know I can get there. Really like when blueberry or strawberry juice soaks pancakes. There was a girl, but this is like years and years before I went to the school, who what is the like chemical that when it gets wet it explodes? Like extremely violent explosion. You explode when you well, when it gets it's like nitroglyceride or something. Is that not anything? I feel like I might be LARPing as somebody that knows anything about chemistry right now. Nitroglycerin, does that explode when it becomes wet? Okay, there's that. There's a bunch of wait, can I just fly to that? Maybe. We'll see. Like sodium? Oh, it's probably sodium, yeah. Andrew Tate, what are we... Andrew Tate, does he explode? That would be awesome. My secret and very unuseful power that is actually the most OP skill. When I get wet, I explode. If it's not sparkling water, bad things will happen. Dude, sparkling water is such LARP. I genuinely do not know how else to describe it. It's crazy. People that swear by it are LARPing crazy style. It is not good. He's way too alpha, dude. Holy moly. Boop. He didn't even beat... How is he alpha when he doesn't even beat 2020 mode on FNAF 2? Am I freaking right, chat? How could you expect me to have any semblance of respect for him when he can't even do that? Only real Sigmas can do that. Or something. I couldn't think of anything else. I just think that Markiplier video is still absolute cinema. Did I do it? Nice. We beat one level. I did a lot of stuff yesterday and my chemistry teacher in high school burned thin strips of various to show off different colors of fire. That's awesome. I had a chemistry teacher that was like borderline pyromaniac, I think. Oh, that's awesome, actually. One time when I walked into the classroom, he was just dousing his desk in like flammable liquids, and he just like set it on fire with a match, and then the whole table was on fire. Hey, Metal Guy, welcome. I'm doing good. I'm playing Spyro, a game I've never had the chance to play, and I know Stuart Copeland from The Police made the music, so I really wanted to play it. There's this YouTube video where he's composing the music on some like ancient music making some ancient music making software, and it's pretty awesome. The music is incredible so far, and the game's pretty fun. Your teacher needed RGB on the desk. Yeah, so he set it on fire, and then he was like, did you know that this kind of fire, it's actually pretty safe to just put your hands in it? And then he started like pushing the liquid that was on fire, by the way, just on the table. It was insane, but also kind of awesome. Yeah. Alright. Metalhead and Terrace Village. And now I need to do 2 more. I hope you're doing good as well, Metal Opera Guy. I know I always say Mog. I think Mog is an awesome nickname to have. But I am also curious. I don't think I ever asked. It's something that's been on my mind. But I'm like genuinely curious, because surely the concept of mogging came after you being Mog. So like now there's this thing that is just your nickname, and it's like so incredibly prevalent in like youth slang. Ay. I learned about that phrase last year. It's crazy. Could you imagine, like, me being Wanye my whole life, and then people are like, "Dude, I'm totally Wanyeing right now," and it like eclipses my name completely. The sounds of the notes popping when you fuck up has been stuck in my head for years. Wait. Speaking of music, and I remember when we had a program at school called Music Ace. Huh. Chet's been calling me Mog for 5 years. Exactly. Holy moly. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. There's this other thing that I can't think of right now, but
Your points are 400 meters up. You have very good cheese. You
oh,
are
it's the
allowed
word
to
goon.
consume some places, and you have towns that are below
I'll
sea
keep
level.
it at that, but there's like people I know that have like goon in their name, or they're like, I'm a goon. And now it has just taken this like entirely different meaning, which is so unfortunate because, well, one is clearly better than the other. Like, at worst, I think of Mog, the Moogle from Final Fantasy. I mean, you're lucky. You're lucky it's not something like Goon. I think mogging at the very least has. I mean, it is from Luke's maxing culture, which inherently has this sort of whatchamacallit, what the toxic masculinity sort of vibe to it. I think, but I think we as people are kind of reclaiming mogging from the Lux Maxers, or at least we can use it in like an ironic way and have a little bit of fun with it. This is from the music making software you mentioned. Wait, this looks so awesome. I live for this stuff. Holy moly, this like I don't want to use the word reeks, but it's the only thing that comes to mind. This like it screams Windows 95. Oh, but I guess it's on Mac. And given that I give the opposite energy most of the time, I hope we can reclaim it. No, Mog's yours. I think it would be a really bad idea to like copyright claim it or something, but you can be hipster about it. You can be a little pretentious about it. I think it's allowed. It uses MIDI. I love MIDI. Mid-90s tastic. I love anything. Oh yeah, this looks awesome. I hope my PC doesn't crash because there's this bug in Firefox that maxes out CPU usage, I think. Wait, they're singing. Hello. Wait, this is so... Wait, did you... Oh, this is so awesome. It reminds me of Hypnospace Outlaw, which is a great game. But this is like genuine from the era, and Hypnospace Outlaw is emulating it. Oh, by the way, Mog, I have a funny little channel point game where for 1 channel point you can partake in fishing and you get a chance to catch a fish of different rarities, and we have a leaderboard, so it's pretty epic. Is this... Dude, that smiling face is so good. It has like an insanely manic energy to it. It's so good. AGG, do we get the wrong note sound at any point? Ba-da-lee-da-lee-da.
Move each note into a space.
AGG call it a crawfish. Awesome. I feel like it's probably the most, if not the most common fish, outside of maybe the... This is so cool.
Notes can
Maybe
be
I should play
above
this.
or
Oh yeah,
below
the
the
pale
stem.
chub, it's true. I am really bad at reading this kind of music notation because I am cringe. I only read tabs.
Lines.
And I do everything by ear because I'm evil.
Move each note onto a
All the
letter
people
line.
that play classical instruments always make fun of me. They're like, how to make a guitar player, how to silence a guitar player, put sheet music in front of them. Extra lines of doom.
Pitch.
This is Peak. Thank you for sharing.
Have a high pitch.
La 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 la.
On the stem, have a low pitch.
La 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 la. This is awesome. Yes. All right, let's go back to the game. And will Rattata get ported to this game? You just want to port Rattata to anything, huh? It is really cool. I do love whenever passionate people just are like, I will make my own mod to make this game work on future consoles. Misty Bog. I have not been in Misty Bog yet. Misty Bog. What is a bog? Isn't that a boat type of situation? I forget. I think it's... Well, we'll see. Maybe the level has bog type of energy. It is misty and there is water. Oh, it is similar to a swamp. Ah. Bye-bye. I saved you, but I also burnt you to a crisp in the process. I apologize. I think there's like a million like PC 95 games that I used to play. Oh! How do I escape? Insane. Okay, so if I get caught by these guys, 1 million hours of gameplay down the potential gameplay down the drain. 1 million hours of time loss is what I mean to say. I think I turned my audio up, so the music was a little loud on my end, but it should still be fine on stream, I think. A bog. A bog or bogland is a wetland that accumulates peat. What the? Peat as a deposit of dead plant materials. Often mosses, typically what is that word? Sphagnum. You know you're not like... You know you're like not a native English speaker when they put... when they put a word like sphagnum in front of you and they're like, pronounce that. Yeah, that's right. Here in America, we're always talking about sphagnum. Other names for bogs include mire. I know about mire from Misty Mire, but what is Misty Mire? What is that? Why does that ring a bell? It's not clocking to me right now. Mosses quagmire, that's incredible. Muskeg, alkaline mires, and are called fens. Thank you for the info. English just went rifling around in other languages' pockets for loose grammar. Oh, you don't want to know about the Dutch language and all of its intricacies. It's insane. There's some funny things about Dutch grammar that make it so that if you move here and you want to learn the language, you're kind of like at an inherent disadvantage. because a lot of stuff is literally vibes based, which is it's insane. It's genuinely insane. I don't know why or how it happened. We all just collectively decided to say screw grammar for certain stuff. When I hear Meyer, I just think about Misery Meyer. But Misty Meyer is something. Maybe it's like a song. Misty Meyer. You have Moisty Myers from Fortnite. Pirates Online. Wait. Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe. Cube Defense. Wait, this is not famous at all. Okay, I'm losing my mind. It doesn't it. I didn't want to say it because I don't want to be wrong, but it does sound very Tolkien-esque, I think. Yeah, so there's like, for the word the, we have de and we have het. And we use those interchangeably, and there's almost no rules for when we do this. But like, when you think about it, like Germany and French, for example, are both like gendered languages. And it's like, oh, it's le fromage because cheese is a feminine word. But at the end of the day, that's also something they just made up. Like, why is like, that's all just a social construct. Image of Felix the cat tearing the flesh off his. What are you talking about? I'll be wrong on your behalf. Isn't there the song that goes like, far over the misty mountains? No, that's nothing with Meyer. And there's the Shire, which is Tolkien, but I don't know. Vine Sauce reference, I see. Or Varg Skeletor Joel. He played a bootleg Felix game where the game over screen was that. Tearing the flesh of his head? What? The most evil bootleg game that had... Like, this is actually the creepypasta game that you pick up from the yard sale where everything is wrong. Yeah, that's Misty Mountains. I really like that song. I'm kind of like partial on the Hobbit film, but that song is great. Bootleg games are a crazy rabbit hole. I kind of want to play some bootleg games at some point. It seems kind of like a lot of fun. But I would probably... Most of them are like NES games where they just reskinned it in like an evil manner. When people try to learn Swedish, it's very hard for them to learn when to say et or en. Both mean one, but you just say them at different times. For example, et table and un chair. Oh, that's very similar to Dutch. But in this case, it would both be like de stoel and de tafel. I think English is a, all things considered, one of the easier languages I've learned. But there is some stuff that also makes no sense. I had to learn like lists of I forget that the name escapes me, but it's like I would have to learn like walk, walking, walked, walked, and then it's like jump, jumping, jump, jumped. Spin, spinning. No, spin, spinning, spun. Yeah, prepositions, I think you're right. I did have to learn those. And those are all... I do love Dunderklumpen. But I didn't watch the Swedish version. I watched the Dutch version. So I didn't... I did watch, like, Ronja de Roversdota back in the day. Which was in Swedish. Oh, and Emil. I also watched Emil. Wait, I can't save? Whatever. Dat heb ik nooit gekeken. Maar het is ook in Zweeds. I know about some Swedish lore, but Sweden's pretty cool. I've been there one time. And the people were very nice. Ronja Rövardotter, yes. Nee, ik heb het over het boek. And Pippi, but Pippi was also translated. But Emil wasn't. Or well, it was translated, but it was really weird because it would be translated, but also not. Like, instead of dubbing it completely, there would be two different voice actors, which were Emil at, like both Emil at different ages, talking about what's happening in a TV show, as if they're reliving their memories or something, and they would be describing what was going on instead of being the being the actual characters. It was very strange. You visited Astrid Lindgren's World. I love that it's World. Like, that's clearly world. It was kind of like commentary. It was really weird. I was also in... Oh! I was also in a moose sort of I don't know what the word for it is, but it was like a big piece of land where they had a bunch of mooses. Yep. Gotta see a moose when you're in Sweden. They're pretty awesome. I love the way they look. I did also go to the back rooms. What game will be after this? I'm not sure yet. I've promised like a myriad of things. Oh. I've promised many things. I kind of want to play... what's it called? Mario 64 DS, like I've mentioned. I kind of want to beat Cave Story because I've been talking a bunch about it, and I still need to play like 25% of the game. But I played the bad port, which apparently has FPS issues for certain sections, so it just makes stuff like unreasonably harder. And the devs just didn't know or something. It's kind of a crazy story. But the original game is just like still for free on the website of the developer, which is so awesome. Shout out Cave Story for being like the first indie game ever, almost. I'm pretty sure. Without it, we would have no... we would have a lot less games. The specifics are escaping me, but... Oh, no Spelunky. That's right. I think it was Spelunky. But I could be wrong. I just know that that sort of era of indie devs were all like... Don't... There's nothing like playing the same section over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's okay. I don't mind. There's this kind of awesome thing about just... No dragon for you? I tried. But yeah, I never played this because I am just too young, I think. PS1 was definitely before I was at the age where I was playing video games. I also have never seen a Nintendo 64 in my life. I've also never seen an NES in my life. I do remember the first time I saw a video game thing, which was when one of my classmates in first grade brought his... Or was it kindergarten? I don't know English school names. Oh no! 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 Help! Oh my god! I've seen dubs where they don't even have a version of a show or movie without dialogue, so they just talk over the English version. It's crazy. Well, but let's do that again. What was I talking about? Yeah, something with consoles. Oh yeah, one of my classmates had a DS with him. And he was playing a Lego Star Wars game on the DS. And I was like, "What? Whoa, you can move the Legos." Which one? I don't remember because like this was one time. There was like a special day or something where everybody could bring like a toy from home. And I think I brought like I used to own this Sesame Street guitar. I grew up with NES, SNES, N64, like all of their handheld through 3DS. Do you still own them, or did they all? I'm a little jealous from time to time, but we do have like emulators for everything now, and they're all great. So it's not like I can't play them. It's just I would have loved to have a copy of Mario 64, but it seems a little scary to get that. I had a Wiggles guitar that would play songs from the show and wiggle around very fittingly. It scared me as a kid. Dude, random things, the most random things would scare me when I was young. Anything that was like robotic would... Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Anything that was like a robot would scare me. We're planning a big move and are downsizing. I see. I mean, as I mentioned, I bet it helps that a lot of the stuff is just still available if you really want to get your hands on it. It is truly a luxury, I think. And a lot of emulators are like, you don't even need incredible hardware to run them. You can even run a lot of emulators on your phone nowadays, which is... I haven't personally tried it, but if I would be more into, like, let's say Pokemon or something, could you imagine just playing a bunch of Pokemon on your phone? That would be awesome. Could you imagine playing, like, getting like a tablet or something and playing like DS games on it? The Super Mario RPG re-release also helped to let go of my copy. First game I ever bought back in 1996. Holy moly. You are a stronger individual than me. I don't think I could let go. Actually, scratch all this. Scratch all this. I don't want to put thoughts in your mind. I will not say anything else. Materialism. It took years. I can imagine. I'm holding on to. My room is filled with trinkets.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age.
And we do love physical media, but we should be.
Gotta go.
That was a pretty good old person voice. There's nothing like doing a good old person voice. Okay, at least I got my checkpoint. Lord Almighty, I'm getting my ass handed to me in this what appears to be relatively easy section. Rat. It does seem familiar to the Ratatouille video game, doesn't it? If anybody here is at all curious why we're talking about the Ratatouille video game, a lot of my friends that I know, including Mar and Splasboy, I've met them all through Ratatouille speedrunning. Oh, for Ratatouille for the PC. And that game is very Spyro-esque. And it's actually really good, but I think there might be a little bit of nostalgia glasses. I have not speedrun in a while, it is true. I feel like I have, like, I'm very close to plateauing. And I'm, like, getting to a point, I feel like, where it's just, like, not really as fun as it used to be. I remember buying Zelda Wind Waker HD on my Wii U on the Nintendo eShop. Best decision of my life. Wind Waker is so good. Wind Waker is so good. I should replay it at some point. But there's many Zeldas that I haven't tried yet. Like A Link to the Past. And I kind of want to give Skyward Sword a proper attempt. Did I say Twilight Princess? Twilight Princess. Gotta play that. And Oracle of the Seasons. Seems like a lot of fun. Wind Waker's great. Wind Waker's great. I hope for the sake of the world that freaking release on the Switch will happen at some point. Seasons was brilliant. I really like Link's Awakening. It might be my favorite. Just because I feel like it's very streamlined. As opposed to like something like Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time. Not to dunk on those at all, but I hope you don't need a link cable for it and Ages anymore. Wait, for Link's Awakening? I know Wind Waker has like has like some Game Boy Color integration, which was really bad for my playthrough because there was stuff I did not understand until somebody appeared on my stream. I was like, hey, did you know you're missing something? Because it literally doesn't work. Because you don't have this. I think it's... No, I won't spoil it. Because Mog hasn't played it. They did the Pokemon thing? My sis preferred Ages as well. I preferred Seasons. But, oh wait, there's Ages and Seasons. That's right. I beat Oracle of Ages on my Switch, and then I beat it again a year later on my phone because I forgot that I beat it already. And I haven't even beaten Seasons once. Chain to GBA exclusive shop doesn't work on NSO. Crossplay, wait, that's cool. But also, does it make it like less persistent? Do you need to do? Is it required? I thought Four Swords was the one with crossplay. I forget that is fair. That is fair. I'm very good at forgetting things as well. It's kind of awesome sometimes. I've been like rewatching some stuff as of late. I've been watching Snapcube, who is a great streamer and voice actor, who you might know from like Sonic real-time fandom. I will set you on fire. Hello, Palix. Who did a playthrough of Deltarune, and it's awesome. Her voice for Lancer, it gives me life. You can play them in either order, then you get a code after beating one that you can input in the other to continue. I'm back in the fucking building again. Hell yeah, Viola. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Palix. We're talking about the Oracle games and how I want to play them at some point. I do like when there's like continuity in games. My favorite game is Battle Block Theater. And even though it's probably not like a really big deal, but like if you own any other games from the devs on Steam, you get like funny little cosmetic items referencing the other games of their catalog that you own. And I love that. My internet's fucky, but I hope the stream doesn't crash.
I'll tell you what to do with
Has it been fucky?
Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and squish them and squash them!
Mina the Hollower? I haven't played Mina the Hollower.
Charge them and flame them.
I really want to at some point.
400 meters up. You have very good cheese. You are allowed to consume drugs in some places.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have
yeah.
towns
No,
that
no, no,
are
it's not
mostly-
like Pokemon.
Alright.
Which are almost exactly the same game, I'm pretty sure. I've played Sapphire. No? The green one. I've played Ruby and the green one, Emerald. And I could barely tell the difference. But this is a little bit of rage bait, I think. So I apologize for what I said. It's probably false. I'll be lurking. Great to hang out with y'all for a bit. Have fun. Thank you, Mog. See you around in places and things. Absolutely different games. Now I'm just being evil. A lot of games in that era did multiple because of Pokemon. Really? I did not know this. Oh, I meant Orc. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Mega Man. I need to play a Mega Man game as well at some point. I know AGG is like making an artisanal little experience just for me. Or at least that's a plan. And then maybe I can dip my toes into Mega Man. I kind of want to play Legends, which is evil because it's like sort of completely removed from what it usually is. I do also want to play a planet that's kind of falling through. It's okay. No worries. No worries. Making games is really, 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 really hard. I'll be the first to tell you, so it's okay. Legends is basically what if Mega Man was Zelda. I just like how it looks, which is kind of whatchamacallit. Maybe a bit cringe of me. Maybe a little bit cringe. Sometimes I want to play a game just because it looks cool, and that game, I really, 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 really like the style of those games. I bet it's awesome, or it's somewhat awesome to be a Mega Man fan. I know there's like barely any content, or there has been like barely anything in recent memory, but if you haven't played all the games, there's like so much to do, so much to see, so many different genres to play. We are stuck in collection hell. I'm so sorry to hear it. No, I haven't played Mina the Hollower yet, but it is... That game also looks nice and is fun, but I feel like I need to play... I really wonder where they want me to go from here, because 431, there's like 70 things. Oh, it's over there. Jump looks scary. Let me save state. I've heard about this. Yeah. New Mega Man. That's awesome. Okay, we're good. No, we're not. I'm really bad at this mechanic. Fuck, man. What the hell? What else do I want to play? Final Fantasy VII. Could you imagine I just... After playing nothing but 3D platformers for the, like, past... What, like, year? Well, I guess there's Minecraft. I played a little bit of Minecraft, but could you imagine I just pivot and I never play a 3D platformer ever again? Exclusively RPGs. The RPG arc. If we're on that note, maybe I play like a Mother game. I did try Mother 3, but I was really bad at Mother 3, so I gave up. But if I play games on stream, I usually beat them. This is gonna give exactly 25. No. Oh wait, we're here. No, I'm missing 5. How can you be bad at a JRPG? Impatience. I'm impatient, and then I stop reading stuff. Well, specifically for Mother, there was this section that... Oh, that's where I need to go, huh? Wait, is it? The fact that I'm missing just 5 is a little bit concerning. But in Mother, there was like a section where... Hello, Januals. Welcome. I'm doing pretty good. In Mother, there was a section where I was in like a house or something. I'll try to keep it as vague as possible in case anybody here plans to play it or hasn't played it. But I tried to... Like, I had to beat these enemies that just kept spawning over and over. And they would hit me one time and I would just be dead instantly. Which was... Well, it didn't really make me excited to play the rest of the game. But I think I may have misunderstood like a significant gameplay mechanic where if you take damage, you can still attack. I think it might have been trying to teach me that or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm playing Spyro and it's very, very fun. Hello, Veeks. Welcome. Oh, no! Oh, man. I've been working on my next cover for the YouTube channel. And the song is 180 BPM. It's not easy. I shared a little clip in the Discord of like just the bass part at some point. Holy moly. But I'm done with guitar and I'm done with bass. And I've played a little... I've added some of my synths and stuff. It sounds so good, thank you. It's probably gonna be completely inaudible in the final version. Though, I don't know. It's probably not gonna be as audible as it is currently. But yeah, it's the unfortunate truth of bass guitars. It's that their sort of role in general, not always obviously, but it's generally supportive. So you'll usually get booped in the mix. I would love to request games to stream like Mega Man or Music Ace, but I told myself I would only request one game at a time, and yeah, it is true. I need to play that. It is true. I wonder if anybody would be able to guess what the baseline I shared is from. There is something that you could... Hey, wait. Did I really miss this? Like right at the beginning of the level? Incredible. People could probably take a pretty good guess based on pattern recognition. If you're... there's music where the bass has a prominent role in the composition. Lots of funk music. And other music. I do want to pivot away from the Takanaka stuff at some point, I think. Even though it is incredibly fun, and I have a really, 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 really long backlog. But I think, see, the problem is that YouTube does not reward, what is it called? What's the opposite of consistency? Oh, experimentation. It doesn't reward it at all. What YouTube wants essentially is for you to do the same thing over and over and over and over again with slight variations that preferably sort of dial in to some kind of meta. And I know it kind of sucks to even have to think about this because, like, I'm doing it for fun, obviously. So my primary objective is not necessarily to get like billions and billions of views or something. But it's like if I do anything else, like some of my subscribers will probably not even get notified when I upload. YouTube wants you to build an audience and keep that style consistent, so if you break it, YouTube is fucking you over. Well, yeah, that's pretty much the extent of their algorithm. And that's why just like doing social media stuff in general, it kind of sucks. I was thinking of pivoting to just calling it jazz fusion instead. But then it's like, how do I make like visually interesting? Like having a niche is very good for social media crap. It's something that it's like the part of all of this that I really dislike. Dude, a pufferfish, that's awesome. I know that if I would want to be like more successful on Twitch, I could also probably achieve that by just locking into one thing that I'm known for. Like I could lock into being a Mario 64 guy, and I think my community would probably be a little bit bigger. But that's not what interests me, you know? So like for that, I guess I do sort of just shove all of that meta, like YouTube or like content creation meta aside to do what I want instead. I don't know, I feel like it used to be different on YouTube. I feel like it would be it was more fine if you experimented more with your content. I feel like in recent years YouTube has made changes. Like I genuinely feel like people are not seeing my videos that are not in the exact niche that I'm always doing. Mario 64 is awesome, but if my job was to play Mario 64 every day, I would quickly begin to resent the game. Probably partially true, but you need to like keep in mind that it probably won't be really solely Mario 64 like vanilla. Like you could be a speedrunner obviously, but you could also play ROM hacks. For example, there's a pretty active ROM hacking community. So there's always like new content to try. Mario 64 is pretty special, I think. I think I can probably play that for a long time. I feel like back in the day, YouTube rewarded good content. I also feel that way. Or at least it's like... But on the other hand, there was also just like... There were less resources for people to use to make their content, if that makes sense. Like nowadays, more people can make content that looks nice. Like if somebody would make a video with really cool visual effects or something, it would automatically have some sort of... Like people would be more impressed by it. But nowadays, a lot of people There's also randomizers, though. The default Mario 64 randomizer, I think, is probably going to be less interesting than, like, say, Ocarina of Time or something. A Zelda. YouTube content has been very optimized, so everything looks and feels the same. It really does, doesn't it? It's why I've, like, I tried doing, like, video essay stuff, but it has just, like, been kind of uninspiring. I enjoy making games a lot more. It's kind of like it scratches a similar itch, but there's so many avenues that I can partake in. I found out about a Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 combo randomizer recently that's insane. It's called the Route Matrix randomizer. So do you play them, like, are they all combined into, like, one thing? Because that's really cool. I 100% agree, Genuals. Like, normally you could click on a video that looked good and sort of assume that a certain level of care would have been put in. And this sounds so mean, but it is true. You could kind of assume that the video would have, like, a certain level of care put into every single facet of it. And nowadays, especially with video essays, I feel like a lot of them are essays for the sake of being an essay and not necessarily because the person who made it felt compelled to make it in the shape that it's made. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like some people are making, like, hours and hours and hour-long videos just because people will click on it because the videos are long or something. Does that make sense? And then you watch the video essay and, like, a lot of the video essays nowadays are just people being like, oh, this is my video essay about, like, the Shrek movie, and then they just, or, like, it's usually games actually. It's like, this is my Spyro video essay, and they just talk about every single thing that happens in it without really adding anything to it. It's more like a summary than an essay. Would definitely be interested in hearing more original stuff in non-Takanaka style, but I also know YouTube kind of hates that kind of thing. I wonder if there's any way to square the circle. Guess a second channel is one thing, then you kind of start from scratch and it's on top of an... Oh, I guess a second channel is... Yeah. You do start from scratch. It is true. It is true. Well, my games have music that are... Like, if you want to listen to my music that's not Takanaka style, you can play my games. Well done video essays are great. I love them. But yeah, it has, like, it is sort of a, like, formulaic a lot of the times nowadays. Is it wrong to click off a video essay, like, immediately because I can't stand how someone's voice sounds? I have been there. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm a saint and I never do this. I've done this before. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I've clicked off of a video essay before because the person who made it had a microphone setting on that was slightly wrong, where it was a little bit louder in one ear than the other, and it became, like, completely, like, it was completely unwatchable because of that, which is insane. I'm a Persona fan. I don't play video games. I listen to the soundtracks on YouTube. When you game music album purchase where? I will play the James. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I do think you would genuinely really enjoy Mark Art. People just wanted to talk about cool shit. Now it feels like people are following a checklist on what they need to say so they can call it. It is true. Yeah. There used to be channels that would make one video essay and then dip forever. They wouldn't make anything else. They would make something because they were genuinely passionate about something. That's what I like to see. It is true. You do work on many projects, but they are cool, I think. So it's worth it. And even if you don't finish them, you learn. And that's what's awesome. This level is insane. It's so cool. I should probably make a channel for the video game music. So I could put like all the Swagco stuff on there. And people can like... people can like listen to our stuff. It's been requested a couple times and I do understand. I have not seen the EVP. Have you, Splus? I know that guy is a criminal of a certain kind, like many other YouTubers. Hello, Habayak. Welcome. He admit... Oh, so it's not by him, it's like... When I saw it, I thought it was him, like, trying to clear his name or something, and I was like, I am not gonna watch this. And he admits to the crimes. Oh my god. What a creature. Fantastic example of that is Summoning Salt. I love the old Summoning Salt videos, but the new ones just feel so shallow. I agree. I agree. I really like Pun and Cook 2012 or something is his username. He does like insane like technical analysis of Mario 64. Those videos are great. Summoning Salt refused to make a Ratatouille video, so that's an automatic L. It is true, he didn't want to make that. But I also think it's like slices. It's like... No, wait, it's actually not Nutella. Well, I don't know. He got so angry at Nutella. Whatever, it's okay. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. And if that's not making a Ratatouille video, then that's that. I saw a bit of that too. It's just awesome. I watched another video, but I can't recall exactly what the subject matter was. Summoning LARP to the rescue? Well, it would be really funny. We get the LARP channel to make something about... Well, you know what? We don't need a video because the video made by Ryefred was really... Rybread was actually really good. Have you seen that one? Like the world record history video? That one is so good. So we need nothing else. We're good. Dude, this song is insanely awesome. He does like 16 notes. It's so cinema. Oops. And I'm in it. I'm in that video, so it's automatically awesome. There's a whole section about... Am I fine? I am. I thought that would be potentially troublesome, but I was actually fine. I'm in that video when they talk about 100% speedrunning, which is really funny because I have absolutely barely anything to do with that
Spyro,
category.
If you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
Yeah, I've been doing this for years, actually. Thank you for explaining it, though. I appreciate it, Mr. Dragon. I'm probably pretty close, right? Ooh, 300 out of 500 is crazy. Did I grab it all? Or does it just auto complete? Auto collect. If you want to watch a few amazing video essays about things you never thought would interest you, I can only recommend the videos from Samifying about Geometry Dash. I know about Samifying. Samifying plays Trackmania now. I've seen him appear in a few virtual videos. I should watch that. Geometry Dash is such an interesting subcategory of the internet that I do not know a lot about. There's one guy called like Spectre or something. And he made, like, I watched a video of his about how in the old engine he managed to like take something that was like, he managed to make a 3D level. That shit was so cool. It's technically a review and not necessarily... I like reviews as well. I should watch that video. It's been in my backlog for years. The Tokimeki Memorial video. I've picked it up a couple times and then I never finish it. Yeah, I remember that, AGG. I don't think I'm allowed to get up there this way. You should make an awesome blog post or something. I bet people would enjoy that. It got me to play the game, but I never actually did the main route because I don't love pain and challenge that much. That is very funny. People are shocked that Kirby Rap actually has lost media and never got a full re-release. It is crazy that it's lost media. People should hop on that. There's like a bunch of channels that do lost media content. I think I know what I have to do here. I think this is like an infamous section where you have to do a bunch of precise movement. I guess I could also try to catch that guy from earlier. I attended a very interesting talk today. Speak on that. Remember watching Kirby right back at you in like elementary school, the after school club. That's awesome. This might be a level that I don't beat today. I'll be completely real with you. It seems a little daunting. Like, I think I have to make this corner somehow. And do I have to... Holy moly. Do you have any Bobby stuff to show at the end of the stream? Sure. I can show Bobby Garland game a little bit. My university over the talk by Professor Kondo of the University of Tokyo about the differences and similarities of the Japanese Senseido and European right-wing populist parties. That's right. Politics posting. DDD's monster piece missing the last half of the fight. Now who cares? That is unfortunate that it doesn't exist. It's a Japanese party that was founded on YouTube. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not making that. Do I actually have to do this? A YouTuber? Wait, that's crazy. That's so interesting. What? I shared my Monster Piece clip comparison in the Discord again. Epic. A guy, a political analyst, and a YouTuber walk into the bar. I saw this joke on Tumblr that I liked. It was something like, it's like a, it has 12, what the fuck? And it's like a far right, it's a far right party. That is not awesome to hear. I bet if you're sort of, oh, it's right populist. Okay, I apologize for assuming. Being right wing and populist, it's just, it gives me like a certain vibe. There's a certain vibe to those words together that made me assume things. I apologize. It's against gay marriage. Okay, well, so I'm definitely. Oh, it's gotta be that. But how? And I hear that freaky ass guy laughing. I think any party that's against gay marriage can be described as like extremist or like, what is it, like there's a name for it but I forgot. You know how some economies prop up their social system by migrant workers? Mario Party would never be against gay marriage. That's true. I would vote for the Mario Party. Actually, Japan doesn't like that. I think they have too many, even if they only have 3.3%. So their big idea is to push AI, to take care of that. Like they are parties. There are parties in the Japanese government that is just, they are parties in the Japanese government. That is just that's insane. The craziest part about the Kirby sub is that only a quarter of it was released, with another on top of that being available digitally on a proprietary streaming service exclusive in PAL regions that shut down over a decade ago. Insane. I'm gonna try to do this insanely difficult thing. There's a mayor in Italy right now that's also an AI chatbot, or somebody part of like a local thing. A local government. Team Mirai, Japanese Team Future, is a political party in Japan founded by an AI engineer, Takehiro Ano. The party supports e-democracy and has been described as technocratic. What the fuck? Wait, but they're actually kind of based. They have released 3 projects. Scary. Guys, my chat is too fast. I can't keep up with all of this. Oh my god. Okay. An open source tool that visualizes political funding. Oh, that is cool. Fine Sauce Joel played Persona 1 on stream for a moment as part of a PSP game showcase stream, which probably single-handedly did more for the game's exposure than anything Atlas has done in 70. That's insane. A web service launched in October 20 that visualizes diet deliberations. It uses to translate complex Bail language into plain Japanese and displays the status of Bails. An open source system by the party to verify claims on social media. It has also been adopted by Komeito for their own counter. Oh, okay. Wikipedia, where's... You're too slow, it's true. You will get only text walls. Its peak person is a woman. Wait, never mind. It's a guy. Okay. Good story. I'm not super fond of AI, but I guess if it's used to sort of try to make politics more approachable for people, then I guess. Yeah, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. That attempt was bad, but we can try it again. I so ironically think I've seen somebody talk about this in a video essay. Oh, that's close, but I might need more speed. Gonna go now. Have a good stream with Purple Dragon Thing. Good night. Good night, Genuels. Thank you for stopping by. See you later. What the fuck? This is so hard. What the hell? There's gotta be another booster that I need. But it does sound like a very interesting talk by Alex. You're right. Okay, nope, nope. A professor from the University of Groningen. Awesome. Maybe. I don't know a lot about the University of Groningen. I kind of LARP as a guy that knows things. When in reality I'm a little silly. But that is awesome. I hope you had a great time. Yeah, this might still be like intended. No, there's no way. And then what? Like you get up here and then you somehow take this turn? There's no way this is it. That's actually ridiculous if that would be... There's no way that's it. I think I might have to somehow get up there. This level is interesting. I'll give it 5 more minutes and then I'll show some Bobby Garlic stuff that I've been working on. Not a lot as of late because I've been working on my little cover for this week. I had to look in because it was really difficult. Ugh, do I just like keep attempting this? Like, what do I do here to... Do I jump here and... Like, I wonder if they want me to jump here and somehow pass the corner. But then there's like one more sort of insane jump. And then they expect me to get like the max out of that. And now we're here, which is not where I want to be actually. Which is my fault. I set the checkpoint there. Yeah, I don't think this is possible. So I will for now use... I will use this. Beep. Wait a minute. No. Oh, this is hella where I came from. I want to go back to the start. Please. Wait, where is this? There's something that allows me to go back to the start. Okay. I think the brain is ready to call it a day sometime soon. JC, give me your power and strength. Alright, maybe this is something. No. Okay, I'm so lost on this. What do they expect from me? They genuinely expect something kind of insane, I think. My thoughts exactly. Because this is where my save state was from earlier. Then I guess I can go down here, which has sort of... Wait, there's something over there. Okay, wait. We're learning. There's at least something I haven't done. It's just an insane jump. Oh, that's insane. How do I do that? Literally how? Where am I? Oh my god. Where was that? Help! I need to start thinking about all the different things I want in the Bobby game. I think you're able to do a little jump to end your glide too? A jump to end my glide. I have trouble sort of understanding. I think you're able to do a little jump. A jump to end my glide? Hello, Yopa. Just barely ran out of time. Ah! Man, what the hell? If you're just a bit too low, you might be able to get the height to make it. It does kill your momentum, it's true. I need to change my save because this one is annoying. Oh my god, stop. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I keep just jumping off. And now I game overed. Which might honestly give me a better checkpoint, so it's whatever. Yeah, no, this is, I think, an infamous level, but I will do it. 3 tops, right? 75 more. This level is a trial by fire for all Spyro noobs. There we go. I genuinely don't know what it is exactly that they expect from me. Like I have a hard time trying to figure out what. There is one thing that I think would be ridiculous if true, and I hope it's not true. But if it is, we'll be here for a while. Okay, wait, that's not where I want to go. I'm gonna start with the first thing. They should make Spyro, but if you bonk, you die instantly. You reset your game. That would be an awesome challenge, I think. I wish I was great at this game, because it seems like if this has archipelago support, that would be awesome. Like you could just make it all of the dragons or something and not the gems. It seems like it would be a perfect archipelago game. This game. I have good news for you. I mean, I'm not good at the game, so I don't know if I would pick this up personally. Yeah, how do I get there? I should probably save state here. I'm gonna just give this a couple tries. This one. And then there's that. The Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon has support. This one is at least in unstable. Could already be stable. 2 and 3 are stable. That's awesome. Dude, that felt so good. Is this it? I need somebody to point and laugh at me whenever I look into something that is wrong. I don't think that's it. There's that, but I don't know if that's what I need to aim for. Like now I'm rushing it. No. Oh, I'm not getting nearly enough. I'm misunderstanding, I think, the mechanic. And then I need to go here and not... Oh, like... The airtime there is probably crucial to not get. I think that's what we're looking at. Yopa, if you're willing, if you have any wisdom for me, I would love to hear it. I am in dire need of wisdom, I think. If you have no wisdom, that's okay. Like, I feel like I can maybe get some extra height with this, with the hovering somehow. Like, I don't feel like I'm hovering correctly. Yup. Memory's actually a bit hasty, but you did have to do something unconventional. I can't remember what. Okay. Like maybe it's like that doesn't feel like it makes sense. I feel like I might have to like go on this and then somehow there's like I can get there or something. Like I can slightly land on that and maybe get some of that. It's probably a longer route of like many evil jumps. I kind of want to do this just because of uh but when I do this I lose my boost. So you should be able to do this without, like, I can do this and then I keep it and then like there's this and then I go. That feels like, okay, that feels like I'm on. I think I'm onto something with that. But it is insane. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, because now I can't make that. And maybe it's the jumps that are important. You need to get like a really good jump or something. Also, I will give this just a few more attempts and then I'll show off Whoopi Garlic project. See, I'm like squeezing, but then I have to go into that tree, which is really, 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 really scary because I think that's where there's like a genuinely evil jump that you have to do. Like here. Oh! Like, okay, let's see. You go down here. And then there's like this corner. And there's like 1 million guys that want me dead. There's no way you have to go through this. Yoppe, if do I have to get here? It's like, it would be insane if true. Like that hole there is not what I want to be navigating through.
Very good cheese. You are allowed
That
to
little
consume
crevice
dirt in some places,
seems
and you have towns that are below sea level.
like it's evil. Also, I think I can skip that island completely, maybe. Like, I bet I can... Oh, wait, why am I doing a death dive? Spyro, what were you cooking with that? Alright, Name. This shit got me so confused I start speaking Netherlandic. Or can I... Oh, you keep it. Wait, maybe it's that. Okay, hold on. This route is insane. And then I probably go here. And I carry it through all this. And then I can get another loop. Reddit! Oh, we did it! No! You have to be kidding me. That was cinema. I can't fucking believe I died there. Holy moly, that was good. You see, whether you jump there from somewhere. He sets need to return, but he tries to keep going down. That was great. That was awesome. This is it, chat. I figured it out. I didn't even have to look it up. I just had to use 1 million save states. And you get a little bit of that. I think I'm getting like useful advice, but there you go. Now you can do the same and just glide. Yeah. What an incredibly challenging section. But it is, this is like, this is unrivaled joy that I got from figuring it out. Maybe there was a dragon that said, the way of getting there is a little bit unconventional. Like maybe there's Joppe the dragon. Who would have told me that? Yeah. But now there's another thing. Now there's the egg. The dragon just say, "Thank you for releasing me." Yeah, surely. I believe you. They do always say that. It is true. Now we need to find the na guy. You were the dragon. Yes. I just accidentally went to my home. I didn't mean to do that. And there's 25 more. Oh, and I know where they are. There was that one jump. But finding the route is... Yeah, oh, there's that guy as well. Ow! Like, I don't even know where he went. He's already way out of sight. Count again. Wait. Oh, wait. 15. I know. I'm dyslexic. You can make fun of me. It's okay. Or at least... There's no doctor that told me I'm dyslexic. My brother is dyslexic. And my uncle is dyslexic. And apparently it can run in the family. Okay, so let me have this. Or just make fun of me. All I'm saying is you can make fun of me in clear conscience. I bet it probably doesn't really bother people at the end of the day. Anyway. I'm just giving you my blessing. I'm giving you the Wanye blessing. I do flip numbers and letters around sometimes. What if I don't have a conscience? How does that work? How does your life... How does that... Like, what is... Just no conscience? You just are? Or do you, like, just refuse to... Oh, no, then you would be... No, wait, what? He really was Wayne all along. Could you imagine if that was real lore? If I genuinely would have just mistyped. Ow. Okay, I think I might know from where I need to do all this. Like, I have to somehow get back to this. This save point is good. Alright, let's try this again. I somehow have to do a full loop of all of this. But then, like, what? I'm kind of like the sort of definition of a conscience is kind of escaping me right now. Oh, maybe it's in there. Wait. Maybe it's in there. That feels relevant to my mission. Are you combining conscience and consciousness? Is that not kind of the same thing? Whoa. I just landed a sick jump. What if you had a conscience, but it took the shape of a cricket and it made you mad and you killed it? Like the slug that's always following you, and if you touch it, you instantly die, but you're immortal until you come into contact with it. But this time, you lose your consciousness. But being wait. Yoppe, you fucking broke my brain by typing that. As if, well, maybe, like, obviously, we, like, how much do you lose? You know, like, how much was lost? How much can truly be lost when there wasn't a lot to work with to begin with? Is a valid argument. But, you know. What if you put ads on small streams and then call small streamers dead weight because 7 viewers don't actually give over? Isn't conscience just being like, you do a bad thing and then you're like, ooh, I feel guilty? Consciousness is things are things. I don't know why, but I'm mixing it up crazy style. Maybe, oh. Are we good? Conscience doesn't work for Catholics because only the fear of eternal punishment makes them moral. Oh fuck, I just completely undid all of my progress from earlier. And instead of undoing my save state. Uh-oh. Luckily, this part, I got it down easy style. Now I can just experience the joy and whimsy of collecting a bunch of shit again. First try, I mean, this section is doable once you figure out the route, I think. Luckily, our host is an orange man. So they still have a conscience. Give up? Maybe I should just go to bed. The people wanted a 2-hour stream. I gave them exactly what they wanted. Well, we'll try to get the rest tomorrow, maybe. Just leave me alone. I do have to save because I'm afraid I might have done a super mega oopsie whoopsie. Our host is an orange man. Give up song. I don't know any of the music from Phineas and Ferb in any other language than Dutch. The English versions just are not it, man. They're not real. They're made up. N-A-S-T-A-L. Nestel. Niet vergeten. Eén stap tegelijk. Orange is the color of Protestantism. Really? Huh. I am not even being annoying and cringe. I didn't know that was... What? Really? How quaint. I genuinely did not know that. That's how you spell Aglet, it's true. And that's why every Dutch kid knows what a freaking that is. I didn't know it. Well, he did go up and was like, I think you should be able to be a Protestant in the Netherlands. And fuck Spain. I didn't know they had their own color and it was based off of Willem van Oranje. Insane. And in Northern Ireland, wait, he did that? All right, let me show you what I've done in Bobby Garlic.
Your mountains are 400 meters high.
Have I been tagged in this?
You have very good cheese. You are allowed to consume drugs in some places, and you have towns that are below sea level.
Mark as red. Alright, I'm gonna try to launch the game and it might explode. I think his followers in Northern Ireland are more vocal than he ever was there. I know that there's like the Protestant army in Ireland. It's something that is genuinely so insanely interesting and like not even barely touched on in my history classes back in the day. So if I want to learn more about it, I have to go and investigate myself. I have a cool menu now for the game. Does this work? I wrote my master thesis on the Troubles, so I know a thing or two. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I kind of want to do something multi-layered with this so that if you go to different segments of the menu, the song changes, like in one of our other games in Mark Art, because it's fun and cool. Also, I've made this window resizable. It took a lot of jank. I think we can probably figure out a better way to do it, but since me and Splus are still prototyping, it's not necessary to make it work better. It does work. As you can see, this is all properly like centered. And you can press start. And then this is also centered. Do you see my mouse? I don't think you do. Oh, you do see the mouse. It's captured. I kind of want to do a custom cursor again. But yeah, this will have data in it and stuff. Yeah, I want a different mouse cursor, but I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I love when games have custom cursors. Or just remove the cursor completely. Evil style. I mean, we could do that, but then we would force the player to use their keyboard. I know you're kidding, but like, I really like this menu so far, but I need to do more stuff. I was not though, but cry more. Wait, you actually, you wanna like completely, you wanna do no mouse movements? Oh fuck! I think OBS is being fucking evil right now. I don't have any music for gameplay. Yeah. Voice controls. It would be awesome. Yeah, we ask Apple if they can give us access to their whatever their voice recognition system. I'm using tilt controls. If we ever do another troll game, I kind of want to make it like force players to use a Wii controller. Hey Bobby. Hey Bobby, walk forwards. Here we go. Oh, AGG, I removed the sound effect with a custom one for collecting stuff, because the one that we found in the sound library, even though I think it's technically in the public domain, is also part of some sound effects bundle, and some company is like, yeah, this is ours, we made this, even though the people that made the sounds are long gone. And probably have never seen a penny for the usage of their sounds. But whatever. The need to make a Wii Sports Resort-like versus the sad truth nobody can play it because who's pairing Wiimotes to the PC? It is doable. You can do it with Godot. There's somebody who made something for it. It also works with Joy-Cons. So you can use... I've made this button which has literally no textures on it. So it's like barely noticeable that it's a button at all. But I thought it would be cool to have this in the game. Like I made this in like 5 seconds earlier, but I think what we need to do more is force players to do platforming to reach like sort of arbitrary roadblocks, like open up arbitrary roadblocks. Also, we made some hyper-realistic birds. Prepare your eyes for a technological marvel. But I also kind of want to make a hyper-realistic frog, and I also want to make hyper-realistic monkeys for the level. They don't really work like they do in Barbie Explorer at all. In Barbie Explorer, there's birds that try to push you off these things, and I think you instantly die in Barbie Explorer when they hit you. Maybe we should do that too. Here it just kind of pushes you, which is also fine. But yeah, they look kind of awesome. Plus Boy, I animated only the wings because I wanted the bird to have a little bit of a visual thing. Then Plus Boy made them go like up and down, which is fucking awesome. It looks so funny, and he made the path like even. He made like a smoother path for them to follow. So now, like this section, just because there's little guys flying around the level, it feels so much more alive. But we should probably look into some kind of... Wait, is the fishbot not showing up? Hold on. It wasn't playing a sound either, which is interesting. That might be because I have 2 instances of Godot open. But yeah, then you go into this... I will model like a more realistic bird. But I do kind of like the square version. But it would be an aesthetic you have to commit to. They will look like maybe the birds in Mario Sunshine or something. But yeah, that's what I got so far. Oh, did I show off that you can swim now? I don't remember if I have, but you can swim. I also did like a bunch of level design. And there's like... I think Bobby needs to be a bit lower in the water so its hands actually clip into the water. Yeah, that's straight out of Normal World, or straight out of Super Normal World. Because it was really funny. Imagine you can take pictures of all of the creatures and Bobby names all of them and gives them bios. That would be really fun. Kind of like how in Pikmin the like Olimar is like, oh yeah, that's a flibby baby bobby booby machine. An ooby dooby fooby schnooby machine. Yeah, I think what people want is Bobby to make funny sounds and then they laugh because it's such a goofy little character. So there needs to be a lot of that. There needs to be a big splash sound when we land in the water as well. But what we should do is, like, I'm gonna work on this level more. Plus, maybe we should just lock in on... Camera item you can take photos with and hand them up on the wall in like a hub world. That would be fun. I was thinking of doing a room like your room in Markart where you can look around and do stuff in. That's where we could put the TV for the intro cutscene as well. Think how many people and expensive computers it would have required to do something like this 20 years ago. It is crazy. It is crazy. What should we lock in for? Maybe just this level. It is amazing. I will say Plus Boy is a genius. And I think it would... Or at least way better at this than I am. I can make it visually appealing. And I don't have to like optimize the ever-living shit out of my art. Which is awesome. I'm still trying though to make stuff optimally, but yeah, it is fun that we don't need funding to make this, right? Like we can just make this because we love to make it. You know? These are pictures I took of this tree. We should make this level. We should try to like make one level that is exactly like it can look shit or like still very fundamental, like what this is now. But maybe we can try to have like everything we want in this, and then we try to improve that. I can only make very simple 2D games in Solar. I would heavily recommend Godot. It's so peak. But like we could make a camera thingy. It might be fun to give Bobby some items that he can use. And then I bet Plus it would be pretty easy to like make a state in the state machine that if you like press a certain button, like it transfers to like a first person camera. Maybe we can do that. And then I can make a HUD. We can do something funny with that. But yeah. Bobby should read all of the bios he makes out loud too, because we need more of his voice. Could you imagine? There's another indie game which development I follow that does exactly the same thing you're talking about, AGG, with taking the pictures. I have another at everyone ping. What the fuck is going on? But yeah, that's that. Like I know we want to try adding like wall climbing to this, so maybe we should just try to make sort of a jank version of it, so we can just test. That's what I really want to do. I also want to put in enemies, so we know if it's like feasible. Just want to know if what we want is feasible, basically. So if you want, and you just want to, plus specifically, if you want to make some stuff that is like, it can be very low polish, basically. I just want to know if it's doable. Anyway, that's all I got. Maybe next time we'll show this, we'll have the photo mode. That would be funny. I could literally use the camera I used to take some of the pictures for the textures, actually. I have it right here. Or maybe I get killed by what company made this? Sony. I will probably have to make a fake camera brand. Sony, but it's Bobby Garlic. Boney, I was thinking it too. I'll be completely honest with you. Anyway, that's about all I worked on.
Are 400 meters high. You have very good cheese.
I'll play the main
You
menu
allowed
music
to
again.
Consume drugs in some places,
Wait.
and you have towns that are below sea level. All right.
Yep. Do you think they trained the birds to do home egg delivery? Maybe. What is Solar 2D? Is that like a library or something? Anyway, I'll end the stream now. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll quickly check what this announcement is. What? And everyone, somebody got banned. I don't know what this means. Okay. Whatever. Good night, everybody. I'll be back. Someone got banned on the server I'm in. We got some guy from Mario server that I'm in. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. I'll be back. I don't know when. Probably tomorrow. Bye-bye. Gute Nacht. Guten Abend. Ja.